What is good, Liddy gang, and welcome back. Today is Vlogtober day 15. All right, 15. So we are halfway halfway done and a couple days late, but you know what? It's okay. And don't mind the hair, cause I really thought that I was gonna get in the mood to do my hair yesterday. But the day before, it was like a crisis and I needed to attend and be a good friend, so I didn't really have the time to do my hair, which is fine because the way that I wanted to do my hair, I'm not doing it anymore. But anyways, that's not the point. So today is sip and talk day. It's sip and talk day. We gonna be talking some tea. We about to be talking some motherfucking tea. You hear what I'm saying? So of course, you guys know for our sip and talks, I always ask Instagram, what topics should we talk about? So all the topics I talk about in my sip and talks are topics that my followers have actually requested for me to talk about. The last topic that I talked about was niggas ain't shit. Okay, so you already know it probably was a female follower that probably asked to do that or for me to speak on that. And I had to give you guys real tea. I had to give you guys very, very real tea. And I try not to be one-sided on the female side, even though you know what I'm saying. But I try to give you guys the tea. So for somebody that's actually dating outside of the men league, I had to, I had to give you guys, I had to give pointers from like outside looking in without being too biased. So I had to be very unbiased and give you guys the tea. So if you guys haven't checked out that sip and talk, I forgot what Vlogtober. I don't think it was part of Vlogtober. I think it was the day before I started Vlogtober. Go ahead and check that out because I promise you guys, if you wasn't fucking with me before, you gonna fuck with me after this, all right? And I know I have a lot of men like fans and followers and stuff, so don't think that it was towards y'all. So if the shoe fit, the shoe fit. If it don't, it don't. But anyways, I wanted to get into today's sip and talk, and before we get into that topic, today we are trying a new wine. All right. So I picked this up. I looked it up. I heard they were really good for their Pinot Grigio. But I was like, I'm going to just get it because I wanted something sweet, but red. So something sweet but red, but not too cheap. You know what I'm saying? This was not too bad. I got like $1 off of it. I went to Publix to go grab it. Actually, an hour before this video. So we gonna be trying it today because every single time I drink wine, I literally could go through like a whole bottle of wine, and I've been literally trying to stop that habit. But you know, when you get lit, you want to get lit, okay? And that is the motive, you know what I'm saying? But I also got this cute little wine top because I actually just opened it and they didn't want it to spill on the carpet. So I got this cute little wine top that I could like close it with, and it's so freaking cute. Super bougie. I'm really fucking with that. I forgot who gave this to me, but it's working in very handy. So I'm actually gonna taste this real quick. Today's sip and talk topic is actually, let me taste this first. It kind of like melts in your mouth. Mm. It kind of like melts in your mouth. And this is 10.5% of alcohol in it. I was going to go get another wine, but it only had 5% of like alcohol in it. I'm like, why do I need just 5%? But anyways, today's topic is actually, today's topic, we're actually going to be talking about younger women dating older men. And the person that put this said around like the 50s and 60s, so older men. So I guess today's topic, I'll just be talking about younger women that date older men. This is actually going to be a fun topic to talk about. So we're going to get into it. Okay, we're going to get into it. But I made sure that I was nice and cozy. I got the tights on with the tank top. And, you know, you already know. Like, I got to get comfortable so we could talk about this. But as far as the topic goes, I will be 100 with you guys. I've never talked to a guy. Like, I've never found interest in a man that was over that age, like even around that age. Like, older men aren't attractive to me, like never been, and I don't think ever will be. So yeah, dating around like my age group is kind of what I want to stick to. But we're gonna get into it and we're gonna talk about it, all right? Because even though I haven't dated older men, I do have a very big fan base, and a lot of them are older men, possibly sugar daddies. So even if I can't give you guys a viewpoint of a woman dating an older man, maybe I could just share you guys my experience actually faking it with an older man. But that's a very fun topic to actually talk about, because I do see like on social media a lot that, you know, the younger generation of girls or just young women are dating older guys. And to be quite honest with you, that's like, I kind of like question, like, why do older men want like younger girls? And it's not even like younger girls like in the 20s either. It'd be like girls that probably just hit 18 or just started drinking. Guys are kind of more drawn towards younger women, and I feel like the reason why that is because maybe, you know, they're nearing you know, old age, and maybe they, you know, maybe they just want to boost their ego a little bit, or, you know what I'm saying, with the little sugar candy. And yeah, but anyways, I do see that there's like a huge trend with older men dating younger girls, and I really do think it probably just helps feed their ego. Maybe they want a younger eye candy. You know what I'm saying? You know how men are. Men definitely love the next thing, or the next thing popping. I feel like when a woman wants an older man, it's for a couple of things. It's probably because he's probably very well established, talks a good game, and he probably could back it up. For two, she's probably just mature enough and she doesn't want to deal with the little boys, and she's probably dealt with younger guys before and she doesn't want to deal with them. Or just for three, maybe, you know, I feel like a lot of women, we tend to try to search for men that kind of give us qualities of our father. And a lot of the times we kind of do that without even thinking, or being very aware or conscious of it. But maybe that's another thing, you know, a lot of women that kind of lack a father figure in their life, a lot of the times they're trying to find the qualities of a father figure in the man that she wants to love, or the man that she wants to care for. So a lot of the times I feel like women seek that and date older men. So those are the three reasons why I think a younger woman would date an older guy. So we're gonna go through this again. He's very well established, and he talks a good game, and he has a lot to back it up. For two, she's probably just mature enough, and she is over dealing with young niggas. And then for three, maybe she is trying to find what she lacked in her father relationship within that older man. Honestly, all of them don't have to be a bad thing. I feel like when a girl is kind of searching for the things she probably hasn't had, I don't feel like it's a bad thing. I feel like it starts to become a bad thing when that's all she like depends on. If that's all you depend on, and you're dealing with the older guy, that's kind of making you think for not making you think for yourself, and kind of think and he's kind of making you think what he wants you to think. I feel like that could be very toxic. Or you just kind of not wanting to let go of the trauma that you went through, not having a father or having an absent father, and letting that kind of dictate your future or your relationship with anybody. And I feel like that in itself could be very, very toxic for a lot of reasons, you know. But yes, those are the three things. Now, do I think that dating an older guy is wrong? Absolutely not. I think more women are dating older men versus younger men are dating older women. It's probably just a power thing, to be honest, or it's probably just like the dominant thing. I feel like a lot of men, they don't want to feel less dominant than a woman if he were to be dating like an older woman. I feel like he wouldn't want to feel less controlled of the situation or what they got going on. But I don't think there's anything wrong with a girl. Of course, I would want, the girl to be of age. Excuse me. Of course, I would want the girl to be of legal age before dating a guy that old. Now, I don't know what the hell the guy would be thinking in his head to be like, hey, I want me a 22-year-old woman. That's like freaking, like almost half your age if you're 60. So it's like, not even almost, it is half your age and plus some change if you're 60. So for me, I don't know what in his mind would sit here and think I need a woman that age. I need a 22-year-old woman, or maybe he met her in public or somewhere, or maybe he even works with her. Like, I feel like you would know a 22-year-old to look old, young, you know, so kind of having attraction to that the first time you see it is kind of suspect. I don't think I've ever met a girl that actually was attracted to an older dude like that. Like, I don't think I've ever met anybody like that, to be quite honest with you. But no, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. You could date who you want to date. You could talk to who you want to talk to. I do believe a lot of the times if a girl is dealing with the older guy, it's probably because the money thing. I feel like he's probably well established. You know what I'm saying? He don't got time for games. He's probably going to make her the number one, especially if he's getting a lot older. He probably don't got a lot of fun and sunshine in his neck of the woods. And I feel like us as women, especially in this day and age, there's this huge issue with cheating, or men always looking for the next thing in this day and age. So us women, we're kind of getting tired of that. We kind of want, hey, am I not enough? And I feel like when a woman dates an older guy, she could feel like, okay, I'm enough. I don't have to worry about him, sneaking around or doing dirt as much over a younger guy. Now, as far as dating older men, I don't think I've ever been attracted to older men like I mentioned to you guys. But I have had a situation where I did have like a sugar daddy for a little bit. And that's why I'm saying I feel like women, a lot of the times, if they choose that route, it's probably because they're getting like financial support that they could trust. Because when I met this man, I'm not going to disclose his name or anything, but he ended up hitting me up. He was very interested in the way that I looked. Like he was a very much of a gentleman, and he wanted to spoil me, and at the time I wasn't dating nobody. I wasn't talking to nobody for real. And, he kind of was just like, hey, tell me what you need and I got you type shit. So it reached a point where I was like, okay, like it's never worked for me. Like I've known people where like if people like somebody ended up in their DMs and they said, hey, whatever you need, I got you, or they'll send them money, but I've never really had like good luck with that. So I was just like, okay, $500. Like one time I was just like $500, and he literally Western Union me money, like before anything, like before, how sugar daddies, they probably want something in return. But it's like he was sending me money. He got me things for my birthday, like presents for my birthday and everything, before like that was even in question. You know what I'm saying? But that kind of I kind of like cut that short, because for me, I'm not a type of girl that like to use people. Like I feel like that's just not my character. You know what I'm saying? I know there's a lot of people that probably do that, but that's not my character, to be utilizing somebody for their money. So I just started to feel bad, especially because he started to like want me more, or like wanted to give me more. And it was like, I kind of felt bad because I was like, I'm really not worthy of anything you're giving me right now, because honestly, this is like fake. Like this is a facade. It's just horrible. I shouldn't even be telling y'all this shit. It was bad, and I just started to feel so guilty. Like, this is not who I am. This is not what I like to do. Like, I don't ever want people to feel like I'm like being deceitful or, dishonest behind their back. So that really like took a toll for me. And even though like I try to cut him off and stuff, like he wouldn't want me to cut him off. So it's like I had to be mean to him for him to get it or to understand, if that makes sense. But it's like he just never wanted to leave me alone. I think he finally left me alone when I just like blocked him on everything. I was like, I can't, like, I keep telling you not, like, I don't want to do this anymore, and you keep like coming back to me. And I could have just told him honestly like what it was. I could have just been like, it's like, I know that you're a great person, but I just don't want to, do this anymore, because, I've kind of been, finessing you, behind closed doors. But it really started to make me feel bad, because he was an older guy, you know what I'm saying? Like he was, going through, like he had a couple of health problems that he would like open up to me about. And it was like, I do not think that this is right. That's why I don't know how, like, I'm not bashing anybody for doing it, guys or girls, dating people that will spoil them or take care of them financially, but that's just not me. Like it just doesn't sit well with me, like the type of person that I am. But I mean, if it floats your boat, go ahead and go with it. But I feel like men, women, just women in general, like I feel like it's one in a million that a girl just falls in love with a guy, an older guy, just because she fell in love with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Maybe, maybe it does happen like that, but I just never been around anybody that was like, hey, like I'm in love with him. Like the first time I seen him, I was just in love with him. Or like, I went on a date with this 50-year-old guy, and like, wow, he's actually such an amazing guy. Like, I think I want to continue dating him. I've never been around anybody that says that. Not saying that that's something that can't happen, or something that, you know what I'm saying, that isn't true, true life. But I just don't see, it. But I do see a lot of women dating a lot of older guys. I do see that. But I've never met anybody like personally. But I do feel like it's more prone that older men do pull younger women, and they know how to do it. Y'all know how to talk. Y'all know how to put them bands in your hands. Y'all know how to, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know how to spoil them, and don't make it be an old cat from back in the day when men believe that, hey, because I feel like these days men, they have so shied away from their responsibilities and the things that they're supposed to take care of. I feel like men are very feminine these days. Like, you guys shy away from y'all responsibilities. Y'all want a bitch to go 50-50, and while her still being a woman and taking care of the things that she needs to take care of as far as family, home, cooking, just work, all that. Like, and I just feel like men nowadays, they're so lazy. Like, they're so lazy, they don't take care of the household like they used to. And I feel like these old cats, you know what I'm saying? I don't know who you been dealing with, these young boys, but I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna make sure you eat. I'm gonna make sure you good. I'm gonna make... You ever been to a club with an old cat, to where he got his own section, and he not sitting here being stingy with his bottle. He not sitting here being stingy with his food. He's actually gonna sit here and take care of you. Oh, you want to drink some more? You need more to eat? What do you want? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how the old cats be. Like, they really trying to take care of you type shit. They really want to take care of you. So that's what I'm saying. I feel like younger women, when they result in dating an older man, is because he talking that shit and he backing it up. Okay, he's backing it up. I don't think an older woman would be dealing with the old guy and the old guy being on bullshit. I don't see it. I don't see it, because she could easily leave. I feel like when she decides to date an older guy, he kind of understands, okay, I got to do everything that I got to do everything to keep her. And he got to continue keeping the relationship alive, because I haven't heard any story about an old ass man, doing what it is that he want to do to a younger girl and think that the girl won't leave. That'd be a very interesting conversation to have, because I really want to know what an older guy is thinking dating a younger girl. I want to know if, is she too much to handle? Like, what do you look at when you're trying to pull like a younger girl? Like, what is it that you want? Do you love spoiling her? Do you love taking care of her? Like, do you love taking her away from the younger generation? Like, do you love that? Like, I really want to know the answers to that. Like, what is it? What is your day-to-day with the young girl? Like, what is your day-to-day with the younger girl? Like, you know what I'm saying? Is it you spoiling her, or is it her kind of taking care of you and, helping you walk, or like helping you eat? Do you like that? Do you not like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, because I know there's some older people that don't like, people to kind of guilt trip them because of the things that they probably can't do, them needing assistance with a lot of things that they probably can't do. So, like, how do y'all feel? Do y'all feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do y'all feel? Like, do y'all feel comfortable? Do y'all not feel comfortable? Like, what is it? What is it? I don't know. But I've never been into anybody outside like my age group. I think the oldest that I've probably talked to, he probably wasn't even that old, to be quite honest. He wasn't like old. He was probably in his 30s. But I think that's one thing, is I've always probably talked to somebody a little older than me, but not no 50 or 60. But that's probably the most, was like, talking to a guy around his 30s when I was in my 20s. But that's pretty much it. But, like, what is y'all thought process? Do y'all just want a girl that y'all can have fun with, that y'all gonna look good with, that's gonna make you have a good time? You know what I'm saying? Or do you want to kind of groom her to where it's like, this is serious shit? You feel me? Like, this is serious shit. You're entering a whole new world. You gonna have to act different. You can't enjoy your childhood type shit. Like, what do y'all think? Because I know when I was talking to an older guy, you know, he was cool and fun, but he didn't have time for the shit that I had time for. Like me, you know, around that time I was, you know, going out, partying, drinking, being drunk, you know what I'm saying, being around a lot of people, and he wasn't really much into that. He, you know, he got the career that he wanted. You know, he, you know, was talking about me coming, you know, flying me out, things like that. And you know, I think that was probably the first time a guy was like, cut me off. Because I was, you know, doing me, you know, I was literally doing me, having fun, going out every night. And you know, was talking about serious shit. And for me, it was kind of like, I probably wasn't ready for that. You know what I'm saying? And that, you know, and instead of kind of having that discussion with me, like, hey, you know, this isn't working out, he just got me off. Yeah, he did. But it's okay because I found my baby right after that, so it's cool. Everything happened for a reason. But I don't know. This is a very, very funny topic. I just feel like this topic is like incomplete if I don't have somebody that has dated like an older guy talk, because I don't know too much about it. You know what I'm saying? Even with the whole sugar daddy thing and having like older men that like follow me and show me love. Like it's a different, you could tell it's like a different type of love. Like they don't mind, you know, going under your comments and calling you beautiful or writing a long sentence about how they like love you or like how they love your style or anything. You know what I'm saying? It's like a different type of energy for sure. And they be the ones keeping up with you too. Keeping up with everything that you do. Like, do you not know I've been a fan of yours for years? I followed you on this, and this. I'm like, wow, that was something that I had like years ago. But I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. But we are going to wrap this up. If you guys enjoy my sip and talks, please, please, please comment. Let me know what you guys think. I did create a playlist just for my sip and talks. So if you guys want to go watch any of my other sip and talks, you guys are more than welcome to do so right after this video if y'all like. But my sip and talks are very much biased. I'm here to tell you guys what it is, but I'm also going to tell you guys maybe what I think the other side of what we're talking about might think or, you know, might be. But if you guys enjoyed this, please go ahead and comment, like, share. I definitely don't know what our next Vlogtober video is going to be about, to be quite honest with you, but it's totally okay. Don't forget, okay? Do not forget to turn on those post notifications after you subscribe, okay? Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. And please, 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 please turn on those post notifications. So for every single time I post, you guys are the first people to watch it. Because I'm not that bad looking at, am I? I know my hair ain't done and I ain't got no makeup on, but come on now. I don't look that bad, do I? Yeah. Yeah. But other than that, bye.